Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Friday. Getting a little bit of downside here into the open. Thought we would sweep this maybe and then try to retrace up here. So we will see what we get. We obviously have the huge gap up on earnings, so we are very, very green at the moment. I mean, it's very large down here. FVG created from right here. Let's see. Let's see if I can't draw it really quick. Boom, boom. Settings. I guess it would be under settings, coordinates, visibility. Um, hmm. Okay. Pick one of these, maybe. Text. Hmm. I don't know. Thinking some longs here early.
Order submitted.
Let's see.
Order submitted.
Let's see here. Should have just ripped off that. Moving my stop down just a smidge. Moved it to 15 points. Let's see if we can get this rip now that we broke through here. Uh,
Order submitted.
oh well.
Order
Tried
canceled.
taking that off right there. That's what that order was. I was trying to get out. Break even. Let's see if we can't. Move my stop a little bit further, trying to give it a little bit more room. I think we're gonna pop here.
Order submitted.
If we take out these new lows, I'll just get out. Come on, give me a pop. Come on.
Order filled.
There we go. Took a little bit of profit off right there. Good morning, BK. That was a little risky. I didn't love it per se, but we did sweep this low. This is the low. I thought we were gonna sweep this low and recover on this candle. We actually swept this low, and now we're recovering this candle. We may pop a good amount, but just wanted to lock in some profit early there. Dang. Wish I coulda, woulda, shoulda held a little bit longer. This was the trade I was looking for here. Just gave me a little bit too much a drawdown for me to be okay with sitting in it. Damn. I don't even remember what my average was, to be honest with you. Damn. We were right there. I'd have to go back and see what the average was, but I think it was somewhere down here. Maybe. I was using this low originally. I want to say it was somewhere around here. 40 points of a rip. Wow. Swept lows here now. Back with 530 print. I think we could target all the way up to here, honestly, if the market really wants to go. It's about 100 points. Ish. do. Be careful. We should have got some sort of displacement here, and we didn't get it. Oh, I'm still in the 5 minute. That's interesting. So there was a displacement there. We got this close up and retest. Bullish FVG. We get down here, I'll try it again. Go take out this at least. I was hoping this wick would have came a little bit lower. You're getting some delta signal back down. So, let's see what this leads to. We purged this liquidity early. Kind of got a double purge on liquidity here from this as well. It's like kind of pre-market dump. Actually, this probably would have been the better one to, or we did use this one actually. But I should have used the break of this as the entry. I think I used, so I should have entered somewhere like here. Let's see if we can come down a little further here. I like it a lot down here. Try to finish this mission up here, or at least to here. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If anyone's just joining late, we were long here at these lows on this turtle soup at the lows and caught a small piece of this candle, but it absolutely erupted higher for me and I was out. So, see, we're getting delta down, so that is interesting. Considering kind of have this IFVG here, this actually could turn into some good resistance. It's a bearish IFVG with delta just dumping lower right now. Not necessarily opposed to this trade. This just would have been the better entry here. I may try it. Let's see. I just want to read Delta. If Delta starts to pop now, it's going to give it all the juice, if you will. Delta can be hard to read at times because it's like Delta's going lower, so you think the underlying sentiment is bearish, right? But if price still stays up while Delta's moving lower and then Delta flips, then that's how you get those huge rips.
Order
I am trying
submitted.
a little short here right now. Risking these highs, seeing if we could just get a nice little dump down lower. Fingers over the close button here.
Order filled.
I took that right there as well. Quick little scalp because Delta is starting to pop. So like I said, that's what happens when price doesn't go lower with Deltas. You're gonna get that huge pop here soon, I believe. And with that being said, this actually might create a good entry right here for this breakout. Or yeah, or Delta's just gonna rip it. So Good, really good reading right there, honestly, to get out of that and could have positioned long for this because I knew this was coming. Delta was dumping as we were holding up. I'm trying to figure out how I could show the visual. That visual is very impactful. Um, Let me see. If I move it over to this screen, you might be able to see it. Let's see. Okay, yeah, you can. All right, cool. Now I know I could do that. Okay, so here is what I'm looking at with delta, right, in price. So you see this right here? We got these two delta down signals. And the reason being is, first of all, look at this huge rip of a candle, but you had delta top out and put this like kind of bearish hammer. And then delta dumped 1, 2, 3 minutes straight pretty aggressively back down to the lows, but price obviously never got back to the lows. You would expect price and delta to be relatively in accordance with each other, um and what you see is it dumps here, you get this three candles down, but in reality look at this candle down versus this candle, not bad. Then yes, you got this big dump here, which was this candle, but then you started to get the recovery right here. And that's why I was saying if delta actually turns around and pops, you're gonna get that huge rip, which is what we got right there. So they could have been used for a couple different things. You could have used that to get long. You could have used that to exit your shorts. You like that view? What do you mean? You like it with NinjaTrader on the left? Okay, so we did sweep these highs right here, right? That is, and look at this push that I thought we'd get to. I thought we'd get to midnight open and we got it. So I'm gonna take off that idea. Granted, this section might be a decent short here after delivering off of here. We pushed a little bit higher. I'd want to take that in to try to catch this like 30-point move down. 30 points just to here. Because we could bounce this area too. This is a decent area for another bounce. But off of this short area, this was a nice trade. Oh, with Delta being on the same screen? Yeah, I'm trying to figure out because I want to do that. That'd be nice if that's what you're referring to, right? Is delta and price action being on the same thing? It would just make okay, yeah. I would have to try to figure out my layout a little bit better because it would be kind of hard because it's a smaller screen that I have NinjaTrader on as it is. Um, so yeah, I just have to figure it out. So right now Delta's dumping, making new lows. Price is not. I'm probably gonna actually try the short and just watch Delta. This was probably the short right there. If Delta starts to spring back, then yes, it will slingshot through. But Delta's breaking new lows right now, and obviously we're nowhere near the lows. So that tells me that price wants to, the underlying wants to dump. We're just not seeing that yet.
Order submitted.
I was trying to, okay.
Order canceled.
Whenever in doubt, I trust Delta. Like I think we're gonna go lower right now because Delta just keeps going lower. Price is kind of holding up. If Delta starts to turn around, though, I will look for a long pretty quickly. But as of right now, like Delta is. Again, I'm wishing we had a better of an entry model here.
Order submitted. Order
Okay,
submitted.
there we go. Taking that short attempt right here. Delta did rip back. Damn. I let's see. See if Delta gets a hard rejection. May look to get out of this if we get a couple points. Because Delta did pop back pretty aggressively. Finger over the close button here. See how we react to this FVG still.
Order filled. Order submitted.
I'm trying to get this long. I feel like we're going to actually just rip. Delta's popping now. I should have waited for this FVG to fully develop here. We may get this retest and then rip. Also, what the heck is my average? I got the worst average possible.
Order submitted.
Someone give me that runaway. I'm watching this right here. Stop will be below this. That's what the trade should have been here, targeting these highs. I should have just been entering this trade right here. Fortunately, I'm like 3-4 points down once it gets to where I should be entering. Sucks being down 6 points where I should be entering.
Order filled. Order submitted. Order submitted.
I just closed it and read. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's take out these highs here.
Order filled.
Oh, what? I guess I was red. I was gonna say I was like a $500 trade, but I was red. So if we get back down here, I'm gonna re-enter. I was just taking that initial pop. If we could get back down here, I'll re-enter this trade. Uh, this also could be another good area for a short though because of the sweep of this and then the retest of this. But I do think Delta looks like it wants to retake these highs. You got this tap here. You got this bullish FVG that held. Does feel like we want to get up here. See what I mean? So this previous resistance here, and actually, you have that, but this more so this. Mm. Delta's now dumping again. Our price is not. Delta turns around like it looks like it wants to. We might get this rip through the highs. This was the re-add right here for 20 points. Let's see, sweeping this high again, getting back up to here. We might want to sweep midnight open into 7 o'clock. Delta looks like we want to rip. YM's way up. ES is looking like it wants to start being bullish. We may get some bullish structure start. Should have held our longs from where were we long here this morning? Somewhere like I think we were long here. Up 100 points from the original long. I am looking for a long continuation through here. Let's see, trying to find the right entry. If we can get close, a little bit closer to this midnight open, retest and hold.
Order submitted.
I like it. Stops at break even.
Order filled.
Take that. Just cause I think I think we might get that retest here. Get that retest, that could be pretty darn clean. Everything I'm seeing today is looking very bullish, guys. All these dips are getting bought up. This reminds me a lot of what day was that? Was it Monday? Or no, it was Tuesday. It was Tuesday. It was Tuesday.
Order submitted.
Trying this long right here. This was supposed to be a little closer to here, so we'll see. Probably just take a few quick points if we can get a pop here.
Order submitted.
Okay. Didn't let me take
Order
it.
canceled.
Didn't let me take it there. Come on. Come on, bounce it for me here. May just look to close this position as well.
Order submitted.
Needs to bounce right here or I'm getting out. 3, 2, 1. Bounce. Bounce.
Order filled.
Alright, I took that. Even though it looks like actually good now, and if we get this closed right out here, then we should take these highs, but not gonna mess around with it. Should have already kind of bounced off at midnight open, previous high, etc., etc. If not, it might be that trap into 7 o'clock rather than a continuation up into 7. Jeez, YM super interesting. YM keeps just dipping and ripping, dipping and ripping. ES very similar. Okay. Just sending a little message out. Just said my word of advice to this point is the path of least resistance seems to be up. Every dip's getting bought. Even delta signals are looking like false shorts. Feels a lot like Tuesday, I believe it was, where it's just like kept feeling like, oh, we could top out here, we could top out here, boom, new highs. We could top out here, we could top out here, boom, new highs. And then before you know it, you're like, damn, I wish I would have bought every single dip we had. And we're kind of already in that boat, right? Like first dip, damn, I wish I bought it, which we did. We just didn't ride it all the way up. Dip, damn, I wish I bought it. Dip, damn, I wish I bought it. Dip, damn, I wish I bought it. Dip, damn, I wish I bought it and held. So uh, this trade worked out really nicely. My first entry was like here when it should have been here. It was a difference of like 4 or 5 points. Just didn't love it, but this is a huge target right here as well for NQ that I think we could try to get to. It's kind of, what is it? I think that's just data highs from PCE. So like you trying to do, I think it's a fib. I don't know. But like this is kind of the range, right? That like we swept the lows and now we're shooting for the highs, and I think we complete the highs. We are already above 50% though, so I need to figure out how to create that with this. Hmm. Hmm. Top. Can I do multiple? I want to do multiple. I want to label this and then that, but um, what the heck? Oh, okay, I didn't know that was a function in here. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna have to mess with that later and try to get that all figured out. But basically, let's go inside center. This is just candle rain. 50%. Right, so basically this huge candle or range that we got from the open. Take this, you get the sweep of the lows, double sweep here, so that's nice, but mostly just this sweep here. Um, and then we target the highs of the range. Let's see what we get into 7 o'clock. delete that. Because as that is all being said, we also kind of have this range right here. As well. Setting. Oh, oops. Settings. Alright, so this 30-minute candle here, I am looking for a break up above here and then to target back down to here. Those are just the first 30 minutes for the session here. So now I'm looking for a break up here to target down here, but realistically I'll take this 50% mark. Looking for a sweep. Let me see if there's any FVGs we could play in this area. There's kinda, no, that one got closed. Let me check a different time frame. I'm just waiting for the push up before we look to short. So just gonna be patient here. Not really. There was like this bearish FVG, I suppose, on the 5-minute. Bearish IFVG. It's from the 5-minute. So, yeah. Gonna try it something like this if we could get it. So we'll be patient here, see if we can get that trade. Only real concern, I suppose, is that like we could easily want to try to manipulate on that high as well from earlier from news. So and realize I need to move over this way a little bit more with my camera. Actually, you know what? I need to adjust my camera to fit how I like to stand. All right, here we go. Getting that break here. Right to where I should have taken that entry. Right to where I should have taken that entry. I was over here fixing my camera. It still needs to be adjusted a little bit. Dang. Wait for this 1-minute candle to close. See if we can get a little uptick. Let's see. Come on.
Order submitted.
Oh, it barely missed me, huh? No.
Order canceled.
See, we got a little pop up here now. Hopefully. That's just the entry I've been looking for right there. That was it. I tried it. I was just a tad slow. I was just a tad slow. Ah, barely missed. That's a 35-point trade. I don't know if anyone else caught that or not, but hmm. Damn, that was a 40-point trade. May try to see if we can hold this FEG again. We'll see. Textbook though. See if we get a pop up into this, or if we create a FEG or something here. I'm afraid like that was the A plus entry right here.
Order submitted.
Trying
Order
it right
submitted.
here. Trying it because of this little inverted fair value gap here. Seeing if we can get this rejection off this, and then even though that seemed like we were literally in it, so I got in, but 5 points the difference. I thought we were in that. Dang, these candles are big. Something to be aware of. I don't know where I entered at.
Order submitted.
Let's see, taking a shot here again now that we're back in it. Basically risking the highs here, but Delta looks like we could be pumping it up, so
Order submitted.
let's see. See if we get this hard wick down. Don't love this. Putting my stop right above the highs. Don't want to do it, but I think I have to.
Order canceled.
Ah, come on. My first entry was just dog crap. And the trade was there. That's the frustrating part.
Order
I
submitted.
think the trade's still there. That's the issue. That's my frustrating part too.
Order submitted.
I'm retrying this short. Actually, you know what? Oh my gosh.
Order filled.
Alright. This is frustrating.
Order submitted.
Let's go. Rippy then. Go Rippy then. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Is like
Order filled.
how did
Order filled.
hit my daily stop loss, but how the whatever. Hit my daily stop loss. Size way too heavy. That sucks. The trade was there and we just missed the trade. So, then what do you know? Fuck around and find out. That's been the theme all week is like miss the trade that I want and then take a secondary trade that destroys me. I just feel like that's been the constant theme all week, which has been frustrating. Because it's like this trade was a and then I said, "Oh, I want to take this long here," and then I didn't, and then like this was a 40-point trade. Like that was the difference between funding these accounts or hitting my daily max loss was the difference of me not getting filled on that. So, super frustrating because now it's like I feel like we rip up and I literally tried just riding the long and I marketed in and it gave me the worst fill possible. It gave me a fill at the high when we weren't even there. So, whatever. Just luck of the draw, I suppose. Should have caught this drop and then this long. I should have stuck to my guns too. I literally sent a message out um saying that dips are getting bought and this was the dip that got bought. Why I got away from that? I don't know. It went right to a perfect dip buy too. This is the one I liked for 60 points. Previous day high, which was like the original target, gets hit. Like this should have been like at least a 50-point trade. Retest and rip up. Um, It is what it is, though. It's just the daily account loss. It's been a rough week, though, honestly, from my perspective. It just feels like all week trades that I've wanted to hit, I haven't been able to get in, or I missed my entry, or this or that, and then I take a shitty trade to try to compensate for the fact that I should have been in the move. And the shitty trade destroys me, and it just feels like that's been the theme all week. Like even here, I missed this, and I'm like, oh, like this could be a good long. I might do the long, and then instead I watch it, I get a shitty entry. I try shorting this, risking in reality what should have been, and it's not even a good trade, obviously. Now that I look back at it, but should have been risking 3 points. Instead, I think I stopped out up here at like 20 points. Just horrible trading. All because I missed this short entry here. That was exactly what I was planning for, and then that should have been like a 30, 40 point trade, and don't hit it. And so then I just take shitty trades, I guess. And then we're going to sweep this previous day high here, as long as we stay below this, or even this. Probably creep back down into this FVG, we'll see. But overall, just super frustrated with myself this week. Um, just, I don't know. Not getting in the trades that I want to get in, then I'm taking secondary trades that are just horrible. And because I know they're horrible, I'm not really trading them how they should be traded. So, it's kind of what it feels like. So at the end of the day, I just have to accept it and get ready for next week and move on because next week is a new week. Sometimes in trading we just have these moments, I guess, or weeks like this, days like this, and yeah, super super beyond frustrating for sure. Um, yeah, I don't really know. Also, I know better too. We delivered out of this. We were in a buy model since we delivered out of this so aggressively too. There's no way I should have been trying to short this. Maybe this. I wanted to try to reshort this, but then retest here and give it a 10-point stop, like through the highs. Then like okay, but like I literally said I liked the long here. I don't know. What I'm liking, what I'm actually taking right now are two different things. This should have been a 40-point trade. This should have been a 60-point trade back to back. And yeah. I was bullish from the lows, took these longs here. It's like, you know, imagine a day where you're long at the lows in a rippy day, rips up 180 points, 170 points from your entry, and you hit your max loss on the day. It's kind of frustrating. Just feels like, I don't know. Hmm. Just trying to figure out what that means, like what I need to do differently next week. I mean, obviously it's um hold on one second. There's a fake professor sending out friend requests. So if anyone's in here, that's in the PT Discord. Let me see. Don't know if he's. But anyways, yeah, I mean, until proven otherwise, every dip should be getting bought, guys. I've said this earlier. This felt like Tuesday, where I made the same mistake of trying to short the rips, and then I did it. So I'm saying one thing, doing another, liking one trade, taking another. Um, Quite frustrating, really. It's one of those weeks where it's so weird because it feels like I've been right about everything. Up days, down days, big turns. I've been right about everything, but I haven't been in anything. And then I've gotten screwed over in the uh, process of the real move, if you will. So, I mean, again, like every dip, as simple as it can be, really, another 20 points off the pop of just that dip. And now it sucks. It's like I say that now. I feel that now. But I've already hit my daily stop loss, so I felt it here too, but it's like the short came and missed it, so I felt like, okay, well, I need to get some of that. Ignored the fact that I said I liked this long here, ignored the fact that I said we're buying all dips. I mean, I don't really know, honestly. Came into the day with a really good plan. Long the low break. Look for a recovery to the highs. It's the first thing I said on the stream today. Was that I thought we'd get something like this today. And we got exactly that. So, but yeah, guys, that being said, I'm gonna get out of here. It's been a rough day, rough week. Today wasn't even that rough. It was just like I was green and then sized way too heavy on a super shitty trade. And just didn't let it go. I acknowledged that the candle ranges were much bigger than I thought originally because I thought we were in this and I entered like here. Um, I entered like here and I thought we were already here. No, actually it was even lower because once we were in it, I was already down like 7, 8 points. So I entered like here. I thought we were in it when I looked over. I guess I don't. Sounds stupid. I don't even know how I even did that, but I thought I entered in here on this push. It was really like I don't know. I think I entered like right here. We got this close above. That should have been my sign to get the F out. Um, Ignored it. Instead, added into it on the next push, and then added it into here. And next thing you know, oops, down 20 points with size. So, now all said and done, market may be trying to put in a top now that we've broken previous day high. We're gonna have to get below here and establish ourselves below here, but we put in a sell model, then we can probably roll down to here again. But till then, I would probably still look for upside. BK, I think I just said it. I was, where is it at? It was right here. I wanted this short. I wanted this short to get down to here. I missed the entry by like a point. I think I missed this one, and then on this one I put my entry right here at the top. I missed it, and then I watched it come down here. And I just think out of like tilt, if you will. I don't know the exact word. I don't know the right word. I don't know if I would call it tilt per se, but out of like lack of patience, tilt-ish maybe. I, we got down here and then I said, "Oh, if we hold here, the longs will continue. Like this is a good long." Obviously, we ripped off it here, and then I just started buying shorts all the way up here until basically it hit my daily stop, which is where I'm at right now. Um, and now I see the sell model about to be turned on. We swept the previous day high. We're making an FEG potentially here. We sweep these lows. We hold down here. We don't break up here. Then we deliver down here. So Really good trade idea. Again, like I should have caught this short here. Should have caught this short here for 40 points, and then I should have caught this long here for, call it 40 points too, but really 60 if you want to call the top. So yeah, essentially I missed the trade that I loved, so I took a kind of shitty trade to be honest, and didn't let it go. My first entry was horrible. I entered like I was trying to short this and risk like 5 points. Usually I risk 10, but I entered it, and by the time it even got into here, I was down like 8 points. And like I said, the top was in. The model was set. We broke previous day high, which was the target, and a break a sweep of this. So it's so clear. It's so clear. It's just when I miss the perfect entry, then I just take shitty entries. That's been the theme all week. Yeah, no, you're good. I'm just having to be honest with myself here. I'm all over the market. I know when we're going up. I know when we're going down. The sell model was in. I said that right here. I said it actually, I think, after we swept this and we kind of did this and we failed to break new highs. I said that we'd probably dump. So it's like I know we're gonna dump. You know, I could tell you we're gonna dump freaking 50 points. The issue is when I miss the A plus entry, then I just go take shitty entries and then I try to short here when we've already fallen 45 points. And then it pops back up to here and it stops me out and then it rolls. So I don't know the solution. I think I just need to be more patient and be okay with missing some trades sometimes. Um, and then also not always, always, always waiting for like the perfect entry. Like for example, I wanted this at 17, 8, 10, and once we got there, I was like, oh, let me try to move it up to like 13. Why didn't I just take the 10 like I wanted and then just go here? And this is gonna be a prime example here. Like I said, this is what I've been doing. Oh, I think we're gonna dump here to here, right? Oh, now, I mean, I just said it. I just said it. We get here, I try to short this, we actually pop here, and now we're gonna go here. This is the real short. And this is basically what happened was I added here, and then I added up here, and then if this one trade idea is wrong, then I basically get double screwed, if you will, because I took a loss that should have been here, and then a double loss that should have been here, versus the trade really should look like this. And if it pops through, then I lose 1R, which is 10 points for me, and I move on and be like, oh, okay, that was one wrong trade idea. But when I stack them together like this, and now this is huge FVG, so I don't love it either. But yeah, so I just think that's been the theme all week is being. It's been very frustrating being very right about things, but having nothing to show for it. I think has been the frustrating factor. Like I'd say we get up here and then boom, we dump and we may now. So I just think it's just like a combination of that, a combination of like I know what the market's trying to do and I'm just like not getting my entry, so then I just take a super bad entry. Then it's more frustrating than it needs to be because like how do I hit my daily stop on a day that I called for us to get to previous day high when we are down here? Again, it was one of the very first things I said was I thought we were going to sweep the lows and push the highs of 150 points. How do I say that and be right, but then still be so wrong? I don't know. I text my friend at 6:45 right here. He said, "Oh, I'm just getting the markets right now. Like, what's up? Like, what I miss?" And I just said, "Honestly, don't short anything. Buy every dip." But I don't do it myself. It varies. Usually like one NQ for these accounts. When I was trading on those Apex accounts, I was using 5 MNQ. Um, but on these, I'm on Top Step right now because I wanted to be able to try to let runners run, whereas Apex it's harder to do. Um, but then I don't even do that today, so whatever. After I got off the mic yesterday, I traded those Top Step accounts and was green like $1,600, and now I'm red 950, as you can see. So they're still up like $400, but whatever. One lot typically, um, two lots if I really like it. But then I think like over here on this trade, I ended up in like a four lot as it was just ripping against me for no rhyme or reason. Oversized and a horrible trade. Never is good. So. I mean, even here, we got this fake structure shift down. Some sort of long would probably make sense to break the new highs. We get like a FEG created here. We get the retest. Something like this makes a lot of sense. See if it wants to just close it though. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I'm kind of over this week, to be honest with you guys. I've traded like shit, for lack of better words. I'm sorry for cussing. I try not to cuss too much when I'm on stream. I don't know who's listening or who's around who, so try not to cuss. But there's really no other way to describe how I've traded this week. I think I've had one green day this week. Today was red. Yesterday was red. Wednesday was red. Tuesday was red. Monday was green. So yeah, we had a good start. And then just kind of went all downhill. Was Tuesday green? No, Tuesday was red too. I was just super red that I fought back. But all right, guys, I'm out of here. I will catch you guys all on Monday. I need the weekend to really decompress. Go back to the drawing board in the sense of what I need to change next week because this is not acceptable for myself. It's not acceptable for you guys as well to listen to, follow along, um, et cetera, et cetera. So I think I know what it is. I think I just need to stick to my plan, trade my plan, and if that doesn't happen, be more okay not having action on the day. I think because I only trade on here for like an hour or so, that sometimes I feel like I need to like do all this in such a short amount of time, and when I miss the entry, then I'm like, well, I gotta join the move somehow. And I just need to be more okay not trading in front of you guys if that's what it means. You know, if there's not a trade, there's not a trade. I'd rather not trade than take shitty trades and have shitty results like I've had all week. So I think that's really what it comes down to. Super frustrating, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is at this point. And I will see you guys all Monday. I hope you guys all have a great weekend. I have a lot of stuff planned. Got a baby shower and stuff like that this weekend, so got some exciting stuff going on nonetheless. But yeah, so I will catch you guys all Monday. See you guys.